Today, we're going to talk about the land and sea kit that comes to Central Market by BRG. When you get this kit to your house, you have this wonderful box, and it's all presented in a nice, sturdy box. And the best part about this kit is that you have a step-by-step instruction guide that the chefs have prepared for you. You're going to open up this nice little packaging here. We open up the kit. It comes in with a nice piece of ice. We're going to put that off to the side. We really don't need that today. And then everything is actually individually marked for you. We have our chocolate mousse crunch bars. We have our scampi sauce. Goes into our fresh homemade whipped cream, which is gonna be for our dessert. Ooh, look at that. We have the Caesar salad dressing prepared for you. How simple is this? Romaine lettuce for our Caesar salad already done for you. That's amazing. We have our shrimp already marinated for you in our little containers. We have our croutons for our Caesar salad. Cream spinach already done. We have our whipped potatoes ready to go. Simple, easy. Oh, look at that. We have some shaved Parmesan again for our Caesar salad. We have a 16-ounce prime New York strip steak. This is an unbelievable product that you're gonna get from these guys. It's amazing, and I love the way it's packaged. And then, so make it easy for you, you also get into your kit a thermometer. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna take your oven, you wanna preheat your oven to 400 degrees. So I already had the opportunity to do that. My oven's ready to go, so we're gonna go into the next step. And we're actually going to put this on the back over here on a low heat and let this come up to temperature. The reason why I like to use a nice cast iron pan, it actually gives you a better sear and a better cook. You have a lovely prime New York strip steak. What I love about this steak, it's got some great marbling in there, which is the fat that's intertwined in the steak. It's got a nice little fat cap that's here, which is great. And this steak has been sitting out for about 20 minutes. It's at room temperature. What we want to do first is that we want to season our steak generously with salt and pepper. So you're going to season both sides with salt. And that side with salt. We're going to season with pepper. Fresh cracked pepper is always the best way to do it. Season generously with that on both sides. We want to make sure that we get a little bit of canola oil on the bottom of our pan. You want to use about 3 tablespoons. Get our oil all over our pan. And when we place our steak in the pan, you want to place the steak so it goes away from you. We're gonna let this steak sit and not touch it for 2 to 3 minutes per side. Our steak's been sitting in our pan for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're gonna get a nice little color on that side of the steak, nice little golden brown. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip the steak over, leave it there, don't touch it for another 2 to 3 minutes. And then after that, we get a nice little sear on each side of that steak. We're gonna finish it in the oven. We're gonna put our steak up, close our oven. We take our thermometer that we have, put it to the thickest part of the meat. So this is really good. We're actually reading the right temperature that we need. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this carry over to our actual internal temperature of 125 degrees for rare. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move this off to the side and just let that steak sit just like that. We have our shrimp marinating in our garlic, and then we have our scampi butter. What we wanna do first, we wanna take our shrimp and we're gonna lay the shrimp out on a sheet pan or a cookie sheet at home, whatever you have. Lay our shrimp out. We're going to take salt and pepper. Season both sides of our shrimp with salt and pepper. Remember, like we said before, we want to season a little higher than we normally would. You don't want to go too low because you want all that salt and pepper in one spot. Now we're going to season this side with pepper. Generously season everything. Again, we're going to take our canola oil. We're going to add a little bit of canola oil to the bottom of the pan, about 3 tablespoons. We're going to coat our pan all around. And how you know the oil is hot, you have some little ribboning on the oil. That's how you know your pan's hot enough to go. And then all we're going to do is we're going to place our shrimp, just like we did our steak. We want to make sure that we lay the shrimp away from us so we don't have any splashback of the oil, so we don't get burned. And all we're going to do is we're going to cook the shrimp 1 to 2 minutes per side. We're going to take our scampi butter and we're going to add our scampi butter to the pan. The shrimp is nice and cooked. The heat is off. It's sitting in the butter. We're going to let the shrimp rest. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to get ready to plate our dinner. We're almost time for us to eat.